This month in sales, I want to say is close to like 3 million.
What has been y'all's biggest month in sales?
August, I think we did just under $4 million.
What about a day?
I think we did $250,000.
We sold 1 million of these units.
Oh my goodness.
I believe the live shopping and affiliate shopping content thing is the 2012 version of social media content creator. This is real stuff, my friends. This is real life, my friends. So many of you will have your life changed if you go all in on this, and I cannot recommend it more.
What has been your total amount of sales so far?
The bad day would be $1 million.
How much has Bloom made in total?
Probably $1.5 billion.
TikTok Shop is the fastest way to scale a brand right now, but the platform really gives you a second chance if you mess up the application. I'm covering the rejection-proof document setup, the technical Shopify sync, and how to import your reviews for instant trust. We are starting with the account setup, but I'm going to show you the exact setting you need to toggle now so you don't run into issues once the sale starts hitting. Let's get your shop open. Step 1, the document checklist. Before we even touch the sign up process, you need to have these documents and information ready. Proof of business, proof of address, proof of identity, tax information, business bank account, email ID, and US phone number. Once you have all of that ready, go to seller-us.tiktok.com. I'll link it below in the description. So let's go ahead and sign up. Just use your email or phone number and set a password. There's also a new feature that's been added to the TikTok Shop setup, the seller assistant. You can ask your question directly to the seller assistant as well. Now select seller and click next. Select the type of business. I'm going to select corporation for now and click next. Go ahead and fill out your legal business name and your business address exactly as is listed on your IRS issue document. And please ensure your business address is pulled directly from your EIN confirmation letter. This is the best way to make sure everything's aligned with your official docs. Now TikTok will verify your business details and you are one step closer to becoming a seller on TikTok Shop. If you get stuck here and you don't get verified, it's more than likely that some information is not correct. So go back to your original information documents, pull that information again and make sure it lines up perfectly. Now go ahead and fill out the information for the primary business representative. This is a very important step, so make sure to fill it out carefully. Quick note, if you have a company outside the US and you are trying to set up a TikTok Shop, you may be able to bypass this step initially, but you will eventually get suspended or banned. You have to have someone in the USA that can use for this information. Now put in your shop information, your shop name, your shop logo, and select your primary product category. Go ahead and review your application. All the information we have put in here. Click submit and your application is submitted. TikTok will review it within 3 business days. Step 2, setting up your pickup and return warehouse. This is a step that a lot of sellers rush through. So let's slow down here. As part of your application, TikTok asks you to add your pickup and return warehouse address along with other shipping details. Once you have entered your warehouse information, click submit and confirm. This will take you into the backend of your seller center. So now we are inside the backend of the seller center, and honestly this is the most important part of the whole process. It will say information required or more information needed. This is critical that you handle it right now. Okay, so click update application. Go ahead and upload the information it's asking for because it wants additional proof, which is completely normal. This will either happen now or it will happen later. And what happens later is that even after you have been selling for 3, 4, 5 months down the road, your shop may get randomly suspended and you'll wake up one morning with no idea why. It doesn't make sense at first, but we have been through this so many times with different brands. But all it means is that you'll need to re-verify your business information. It's not out of ordinary, it's completely normal. So go ahead and put in all this information right now. Here, TikTok is asking you to upload 3 different documents. The same prerequisite we talked about at the beginning of the video and wanted ready to submit. The first is proof of business, which is the IRS issued document with your legal business details, your EIN and your business address. The second is proof of identity, and that's the US driving license of your primary business representative. And the third is proof of address, which can be a utility bill or a bank statement of that same primary business representative. Now once we submit this information, it goes under review. And you'll see at the top that it takes 1 to 3 days. We have provided the additional information, so that part is done. The last thing we need to add here is your text information. And this one is absolutely required because if you skip it, you won't be able to sell and your account can get flagged and in worst case scenario suspended as well. At this point, we have completed everything you need in order to avoid getting suspended or banned. Now let's talk about something every brand needs to know before they even start selling on TikTok Shop, and that's the mistake that get your application rejected. These are not small details, these are the things that stop your store from going live, and it doesn't matter how good your product is or how ready you are to sell, because TikTok will simply say no. So let's go through them one by one. The first one is using an email or phone number that's already tied to another TikTok shop, and that alone will get you rejected before anything else is even reviewed. Then there's the proof of business, and there are three ways this goes wrong. Either you submit the wrong document entirely, or the business name on it does not match the information you provided during registration, or the street name on it is incorrect. The same thing happens with proof of address, where people either submit the wrong document type or the street name on it does not match what they entered. With ID, there are two problems to watch out. The first is submitting an ID that is not an acceptable type, and the second is a last name on the ID that does not match. And then there is the quality of what you are uploading, which is where a lot of the applications quietly fail. Blurry pictures or illegal text will get rejected. Spy documents will get rejected, and screenshots of the documents with your phone or computer screen banners and icons showing will get rejected too. And if there's one thing to take away from all of this, is that every piece of information or your document has to match exactly what you entered in the seller center.